Alright, so now that the audio quality is running smoothly, let's get on with the review, results, and standings of New Japan Pro Wrestling's G1 Climax days 10 through 12. This has been an interesting G1 as they just surprise you with some of these matches and the outcomes. And this is the best wrestling you get from New Japan all year, aside from Wrestle Kingdom and Dominion. So without further ado, let's get into the G1 Climax. So we get day 10, which is back to the B block. You start off with a good match, Yoshihashi defeating Katsuhiko Nakajima, where throughout the match you had Nakajima working over the shoulder of Yoshihashi, which was taped up. And Nakajima, every time he lays in those kicks, they sound great every time they make contact. His forearms are not as good though, but the guy's a damn good worker. I hope we get to see more of him throughout the G1. But Yoshihashi was able to pick up the win with Karma for the 3 count. Nice way to open up the second half of the G1. Then you get to Unbreakable Michael Elgin defeating Yuji Nagata, where these guys brawl a bit to start off the match. It was a pretty good match. Not quite as good as Yoshihashi and Nakajima, but it still got the job done. Still had a little bit of fun watching the match. Elgin going over with the buckle bomb, followed by the Elgin bomb for the 3 count. Then you get the worst match on the card. Probably one of the worst matches I've ever seen from New Japan. This was absolute shit. Toru Yano defeating Katsuyori Shibata. They fucking absolutely ruined that shit. What the fuck was New Japan even thinking about? Did we really need to have Yano in this goddamn tournament? Why? We just had to fucking have this guy. Yano does his usual cheating shit, like the old break bullshit. Shibata was beating the shit out of him a little bit. Yano removed the turnbuckle pad with the rod in it, hits Shibata with it, rolls him up for a 3 count. Fuck this match. This fucking trash. Gotta suffer and watch this son of a bitch ruin a lot of shit. But, anyway, you get a much better match. Kenny Omega defeating Evil. This was a good match to see. It was pretty good from Evil and Omega. Omega was able to stop Evil doing his usual spots, like when he wraps the chair around the dude's neck and then throws him into the ring post. That was nice. Good back and forth from Evil and Nagata, and not Nagata, but Omega. Evil, he's been consistent throughout the G1. He's been having these solid matches. Omega, he's Omega. He's a damn good worker. Which a lot of people fucking hate him for DDT and PWG, but New Japan, he's much better in New Japan, although he has fallen off a lot as of late, to me. But Omega ends up going over with the One Wing Angel. Really like this match. Pretty good co-main event. And then you have the main event, Tetsuya Naito defeating Tomoaki Honma. What's great about Homa, as been saying it before, I'll say it again. Even when he knows he's gonna job, he'll go out there and put the best and try to put on the best match he can possible with the given time limit. Salute to Homa. Naito, he's Naito. He's just that damn good in the ring. And really hope if they're really gonna go all the way with Naito winning the G1 and getting the title back at Wrestle Kingdom, like for Wrestle Kingdom 11, if he's gonna take the title back off Okada, he needs to do it clean. To me, otherwise it's just not gonna look right since he's 0-10 at Wrestle Kingdom. But this match really good. Naito working over Shibata. What the fuck? Why did I say Shibata? Homa. Mine's kind of clusterfucked, but anyway. It was a really good match from these guys. Homa starting to really fail with the Kokeshi because he was like over 500 with the Kokeshi. He's in like 50% of those Kokeshis, but he's starting to get like 49% in the G1 as a whole. But they've been doing a better job booking Homa, where he's now getting a couple of wins. He's at least gotten a couple of wins, but after those wins, he hasn't gotten a damn win. Don't know why, so. But whatever. I'm just happy he got a couple of wins. So, that was the best match on the card. Overall, this was the worst day of the G1 from the B block. But it was still a good show. So I give it a 7 out of 10. If you're pressed for time, watch Naito and Homa. A second match to watch will be Omega and Evil. So that has been day 10. So let's go on to day 11, where it's back to the A block. Now this has been a really good A block. This is a good A block match. Not as good as day 1 or anything, but this was the second best I've seen from the A block. Yeah, Bad Luck Fale defeating Hiroyoshi Tenzan. Meh, the match was average. Really don't expect much from Fale at all. But you do have but you did have a good effort from both guys. Like, you'd think New Japan would have gone all the way with this whole Tenzan last G1 thing, but they really haven't. Like, he got, like, what was it, 2 wins? And then he had to face Makabe, and he ended up jobbing to Makabe. Like, this was rather pointless to have Tenzan in the G1. Which I was never really cared for Tenzan being in the G1 anyway, so not really bothered by it too much. But Fale ends up going over with the grenade. And then you have Haruki Goto defeating Tama Tonga. This is a pretty good match. One of Tama Tonga's better showings in the G1. Because so far, Tama Tonga, he hasn't really done shit in the G1 to make it go wow. So, and he still hasn't. But this was much better than his previous matches. Goto, he's Goto. Good worker. A lot of people hate Goto. I don't mind him that much. I think he's cool. Carries himself like a badass. Puts on a good match. So, I fucks with him. I like to see him get a title reign one day. But the fans aren't behind him, so it is what it is. And then you get the best match of day 11. Hiroshi Tanahashi and Tomohiro Ishii. These guys going back and forth. Tanahashi trading forearms with Ishii, and Ishii with no selling, like, come on, bring it from the shoulder. But Tanahashi would work over the leg a little bit. At one point in the match, it was pretty funny to see Ishii do a dragon screw leg whip on Tanahashi, but he didn't really go after the leg a little too much. But really love this match. Like, Tanahashi at his best, Ishii at his best. Tanahashi having to deliver 2 high fly flows to get the win. I'm really hyped to see day 13 on Saturday, though, when Tanahashi wrestles Marufuji. Now that match, whew, that's gonna be a fucking crazy match. So, moving on from that match, you get Naomichi Marufuji defeating Sanada. Really love this match. First time meeting for these two. Marufuji, he's been firing from all cylinders in the G1 so far. That match with Okada, he pulled out a good match from Fale. Guy's been consistently good. Sanada, he's also been consistently good as well. And these two put on a damn good match. I hope to see another match between these two somewhere down the road, whether it be the G1 next year or somewhere else. Or hopefully New Japan and Noah could do like a super show together where we could get another match between these two. But I really look forward to what Marufuji and Sanada do in their future matches. Because let's see. Well, actually, let's see. Sanada is yet to face Tama Tonga. I don't think he's faced Tenzan. He already faced Fale earlier. So, really looking forward to. But Marufuji and Tanahashi, that's the match to look out for Saturday. But that was the co-main event, which in my opinion, that should have been the main event. But instead, we had Okada defeating Makabe, which it was a good match. But for a main event match, it was rather a bit underwhelming. Not to say it was bad, but it was good. And that was the battle to determine who would take the lead in the A block division. So that has been day 11 of the G1. I'll give that a 7.5 out of 10. It was a really good one. Ishii, Tanahashi, Marufuji, and Sanada really helped boost the rating of the day 11. So the updated standings for the A block are Okada in first place with 10 points. Makabe and Marufuji tie for second with 8 points. Then you have Tanahashi, Goto, and Fale with 6 points. And then tied for last, you have Tenzan, Tama Tonga, Sanada, and Ishii with 4 points. So it's anybody's tournament right now. But ultimately, I still believe it's going to come down to Tanahashi and Okada. So we're back to day 12 of the G1, where it's the B block. And you start off with the absolute worst match of the G1. I thought Shibata and Yano was horrible, but god damn. Yano and Nagata, what the fuck was this match? where Nagata beats the shit out of Yano. Yano was trying to do his cheating tactics, but Nagata was one step ahead of him. But then I had to get this. Then the ending of this is god awful. It reminds me of Extreme Rules 2010, that last man standing match with John Cena and Batista, where at the end John Cena fucking duct taped Batista's feet together to the ring post to win the match. And Yano pretty much does that fucking ending similar to that, where he duct tapes Nagata's feet together and he gets back into the ring and he wins by countout. Could you be any more fucking lamer? Like, really? Why did this dumbass Yano have to be in the damn tournament? There were so many better options. But no. We just had to have Toru Yano. This guy's fucking garbage. But we move on to get to a way better match. Unbreakable Michael Elgin defeating Yoshihashi. This is a great match to watch. Hot Yoshihashi working over the taped shoulder of Elgin. Elgin being Elgin. Yoshihashi being Yoshihashi. Guys had great magic. I was surprised to see Yoshihashi being able to powerbomb Elgin. But he was able to get that powerbomb and follow up with the bridge for a 2 count. He had Elgin doing the buckle bomb and the Elgin bomb for the win. It was a really good match from these guys. This is a strong recommendation for day 12 if you're pressed for time. Then you had Evil defeating Tomoaki Honma. Really good match. Pretty much typical Evil match. Setting the standards where it's good. It just hasn't gotten to that level of great though. So I'm interested. It looks like day 14 they might have Evil take on fucking Naito. I think day 14 is going to be where Evil and Naito are going to face off. I really hope they don't do the finger poke of doom shit. Please don't. But really like to see Evil and Naito have a wrestling match straight up, where you don't have any bullshit shenanigans. Hopefully we get that. If not, oh well. Then you have the co-main event, Katsuyori Shibata defeating Kenny Omega. I thought Shibata was gonna drop out to Omega after the way they fucking buried him against Yano and shit. But he surprisingly got the win though. Really good, damn good match from both of these men. So let's see who Shibata's gonna end up facing next, because he's already faced Nakajima, he's already faced Naito, faced Omega, he's faced fucking Honma. I think I already said Honma. Did I? But Yano's bullshit. But let's see, he faced Elgin. I think he faced Yoshihashi as well. If not, then he might have him day 14. Or he could end up getting Yuji Nagata, which, if day 14 is going to be Shibata and Nagata, count me in. And then you have the main event where you have Tetsuya Naito defeating Katsuhiko Nakajima. To me, this was the best match on the card. You had both men working over each other's knees. Hold on, gotta charge my phone. Alright, so yeah. Back to the Naito and Nakajima. Both men working over each other's knees. You had Naito doing very multiple knee bars and shit. You had Nakajima doing an ankle lock, doing a knee bar. It was just an awesome back and forth match. This was the best match of day 12. One of the best matches of the G1 this year. I'll give this one a 4.5 out of 5. Just really love the action between these two. The two have great chemistry. I like to see these two have another match down the road, because I think they could put something better. Potentially a 5-star match between these two. I see it. I don't know how many of you see it, but I do. So, let me give you the updated standings for the B block of the G1. Let's see. You got Nakajima and Nagata. They're still tied for 6 points. You have Homa, Naito, Omega, Yoshihashi. Is it? Hold on, this is the wrong one. Oops. My bad, folks. Let's see. Where is it? Damn. Can't fucking seem to find that shit. But let's see. Hold on. Gotta see something. Pulling this shit up. Where is it? Day 12. Man. The fuck is this? Fucking buffer. So let's see. Sorry about taking this long, but I'm trying to fucking find. This shit's kind of pissing me off now. I don't know why the hell this thing keeps. Let's see. I don't know why it's so fucking hard to get the damn results. Let me see something. I think I know. Looking at night 12, trying to get the current results, but I might have to go back and do it where I go back to night 11. That way I can look at the results. I just look at the standings there. Make things easier on myself. So let's see. Standings. The fuck? Alright, so Elgin. Yeah. Let's see. Elgin. Naito. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, Elgin and Naito have 8 points. Meanwhile, you got Nakajima, Omega, Yano, and Shibata. Oh, along with Yoshihashi. With, let's see. Yeah, they got 6 points. Oh, and Nagata. That's who I was forgetting. Nagata had 6 points. Then you have Homa and Evil with 4 points. So those are the standings, and I give day 12 of the G1 an 8 out of 10. This was a really good, that was the second best show that the B block has had. I put that as a tie with day 1 with the A block. Not sure which one I would have as the better show, but both were fucking great. So overall, with these 3 days combined, I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. Just a good stretch of the G1. A good stretch of the G1. Hopefully New Japan will be able to keep up the stretch of good shows. So Saturday, it's like tomorrow there's not going to be a G1 show, but Saturday you're going to have the A block return. So hopefully A block can really get something cooking, especially with the 2 main matches that they have: Okada versus Ishii and Tanahashi Marufuji. So if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and hit subscribe, and let me know what your thoughts are below. So Hope you guys are having a good day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.